While we have already closed all nightclubs and bars, these large house parties have essentially become nightclubs in the hills. Many times the homes are vacant or used for short-term rentals. And beyond the noise, the traffic, and nuisance, these large parties are unsafe and can cost Angelenos their lives. That is why tonight I am authorizing the city to shut off Los Angeles Department of Water and Power Service in the egregious cases in which houses, businesses, and other venues are hosting unpermitted large gatherings. Starting on Friday night, if the LAPD responds and verifies that a large gathering is occurring at a property, and we see these properties reoffending time and time again, they will provide notice and initiate the process to request that DWP shut off service within the next 48 hours. To be clear, while we hope that you will avoid gatherings of all sizes, this enforcement is not focused on small and ordinary gatherings in people's homes. These are focused on the people determined to break the rules, posing significant public dangers and a threat to all of us. Some research has shown that 10% of people cause 80% of the spread. These super spreader events and super spreader people have a disproportionate impact on the lives that we are losing, and we cannot let that happen like we saw on Mulholland Drive on Monday night. In these cases, we will not take action lightly, and we will act carefully, but we will act and do whatever it takes to save lives and keep people safe.
Tonight, LA City Councilman David Ryu says he's had enough of massive parties being thrown in the middle of the pandemic, like this wedding in Holmby Hills last night. Hundreds of people gathered at this lavish mansion before police shut it down because of noise complaints. And earlier this week, another party in Beverly Crest drew quite the crowd before ending in a deadly shooting.
With this pandemic and with all the nightclubs and bars being shut down, these party houses have come up with a vengeance.
The city has said they will begin shutting off water and power to homeowners found throwing massive events. But Ryu has introduced a motion to the city council that would take consequences even further.
Possibly revoke permits and pull certificate of occupancy so that home could be no longer livable. This would apply both to the organizers of the event as well as the homeowner.
My first thought is that it's clearly unconstitutional.
But prominent LA defense attorney Mark Garrigo says the city should expect a fight if they move forward with shutting off utilities at party homes.
Remember, that's a public utility, and that means that it serves the public. It's not supposed to be used by the executive to punish people.
But he does agree with the city on one thing: if the home is repeatedly a problem.
Now, if you're going to start talking about second, third, or fourth offenses, then I can understand. There has to be some method or mechanism by which you get to be heard.
The city does say they will give homeowners 48 hours before shutting off water and power. But we question Ryu, why so long? By then, the party is over.
It's because if we turn off the power and it's completely dark and it creates some other unintended consequence, we don't want that to happen either.
The city of LA will start enforcing their order beginning tomorrow. They say they will be focusing on repeat offenders.